We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. He loves fires. He's the kind of guy that would like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
So anyways, hi, how you doing? It's episode 35 of LA Noire. We're gonna go ahead and finish up what's left of this arson case, this first arson case. I know that there's multiple cases, as we see what happens to the storyline and all that. So, yeah. So we're gonna see what it do be like. But we are headed to the Insta-Heat factory. Sorry that was a really weird introduction because I didn't want to just have a bunch of dead space at the beginning of the video. And then they started talking right away once I got inside of the car. So I just kind of came in whenever I could. So, hi, how y'all doing? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I'm sure I'm having a great day. I don't know. I'm pre-recording the shit out of this game, and I'm going to be doing more recording tomorrow because I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I want to play it, I want to record it, and get it done with. So, yeah. I'm sure I'm having a great day, but as of right now, today is not the day in which I'm recording this video. Alright, Insta-Heat factory right here. Had to get the fingers ready because we about to bust some holes. You know what I'm saying?
The nerve of some. If that hill won't
Sorry, I felt like my game was loud.
LAPD detectives, ma'am.
I was just checking the volume on it.
Charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Thanks, dear.
You think one of them would have seen it? Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Yeah, that was me. And I feel like...
Advice?
Talk to the guy in charge. See what he says.
Feel like I've already heard that line. Why could I get back in here if I can't do anything?
How
Are you
bad
not-
is it? Come on, you could tell me.
Are you not the guy in charge?
Busy now. Can I
What
ignore
now?
you some other time?
Okay, where the hell is the office? Is it over here then? Oh, it says manager over here.
Just walked out on his wife.
My sister's always been
I
like.
was say I heard it chime.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Like hotcakes.
Buddy, you drop something?
Did you drop your will to live, sir? I can't help you find it. Sorry. Just seeing if there's any clues popping around. I kind of want to peep on these time cards to see if those technicians were around here. Where the hell is the manager? Oh. I'm a dumbass, I'm sorry.
Phelps and Biggs.
Just ride with it,
We're
please.
investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
That's what we saw in the cutscene. Sorry, I had
See
to
this
shift.
diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
How many guys would know how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
How'd we get that wrong?
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I would say we went out for 2, didn't
I
we?
want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Never get in
This is
fight
a
with
long
others.
shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Alright, well, we still got the information we needed. So, I guess that's not that big a deal. But I'm a dumbass. I'm gonna drink a little bit of tea. So, the
Operator,
last
give me
bit I got,
R&I.
obviously, in the cup.
Putting you through now.
Buddy, drop
Cole
something?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Okay, we got our man.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
I gotta shift again. I'm too low in the camera. It looks stupid, sorry.
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do.
All right,
but
there's
my
a
men have
loud-ass
right to
exhaust
some
outside,
privacy. Don't you need
so-
a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
I gotta have it.
I went ahead and muted my mic.
Here. Happy now?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Alright, Walter Clemens. Anyways, mute my microphone real quick.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Okay, that's one.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Let's say it's pliers. That's it. I didn't know which one was which, by the way. I was just going through and...
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. So what next?
So check the lockers.
I did, bitch. Maybe there's something I missed in here. Oh, I guess this is the only thing, huh? Oh.
Varley has a problem with bugs.
And that is like that shit in the system that we had.
You know
Make
that
a
a
gas go
mosquito
boom.
coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Who was it? It was Reginald, right? Reginald Varley.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Let's go give that,
You're a couple of...
Oh. That was a cutscene. I didn't do anything. I walked outside the building. I'm gonna say it's Varley, though, because of the evidence in his locker. It's not good.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. He's wanted for murder. I say we'll take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
That is the other thing.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Very true. But yeah, since he's wanted for murder, I think it's okay just to bring him in case. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything.
LAPD, Varley!
Excuse me, sir, would you like to buy some Thin Mints? Big shock.
Come on, Varley.
No, warning shot didn't work. Figured it was worth a shot. That was not an intended pun. I just realized it. I promise it was not intended. It happened. That's what it was.
Run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
Let's not get run over by this. I bet you could have, and it would have been like, ah, officer down, case failed. I bet that would have been a thing. Can we tackle him? You're gonna tackle him with gun and everything. Magically, the gun disappears when you go to tackle him, though.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Alright, there is a car that is bumping something on their stereo. So, you might hear it come through, which is not the intent. I did mute my microphone right there when we were in that little cutscene with Varley bitching. So we'll see what happens moving forward here. Hopefully they just kind of drive the fuck away. But until I figure out what they're... Ooh, that was sketchy. We're good. Until I figure out what they're doing, it's just what it is.
The officer, a hit-run felony in 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle code 2 identified.
Nope. Alright, we're right around the corner from this other place, though, and then we've got one more work site. We are going to harass all these people so we can get all the information that we need. Just being fair.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
This dude looks smug as fuck in his photo.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
You guys are co-workers.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Farley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Okay.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Okay, who the fuck are we talking to? Hold up. We're talking to Clemens. Right? So leaflet containing it found in his. Found in Matthew Ryan's stuff. So it has to be this one?
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Okay, so this is Clemens, so we need this.
I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the Communist Party. Nice try, copper.
I picked the wrong one.
You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
I picked the wrong fucking one, man.
That's him.
Guarantee it the other one was right. I'm just dumb. I can't read. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this camera back around the right way before it makes me dizzy. I'm sure it's making y'all dizzy when I do that stuff too. Alright, we're gonna turn left right here at this intersection. It's really annoying for some of these clues. Like, I don't know. Sometimes they don't make sense how they're supposed to fit into the damn thing.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said, son of a bitch.
Yep. He gone.
Those are GI's backyards and crashes.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Oh, we're going right through the developer. I don't know if I hit him or not.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close it, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
I'm trying to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
What the
Enough games.
fuck?
Take this guy out. Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
Man, this dude is wrecking all sorts of shit. Making me run into benches and stuff. Come on now.
Get in close and steer him off the car.
It's always right when you get in close enough to actually hit him
Assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing.
that you can't
We
hit
gotta
him.
get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
He done. So much city damage.
Give it up, LAPD.
So much city damage. Jesus Christ.
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
I'm gonna fuck this all up. I already know it. Unless it's just gonna do the, hey, we found him.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys.
I agree.
Let's get to the station and close this case.
Alright, we're gonna have to do our best not to fuck this up, because we could be left high and dry, and I'm just gonna have to take a goddamn guess at it. Especially because there's 3 different names, and I'm just not paying attention to who is what, you know what I'm saying? I still wish there was a button you could press to mute the radio. I don't know if there's a setting. Why do they just stop? Why don't they just keep driving? There might be a setting to take the music off, but I feel like that kind of ruins it. I don't know. I've got a couple of videos that got pulled for,
No!
I was oddly passionate over a car. But I did have a couple of videos get copyright claimed for music, and I can't do anything about it, so it's what it is. Sorry, my nose is itchy.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Charging a suspect will close the case, alright.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Okay. Acquire from the Sawyer. Damage. Okay. Sawyer family heater destroyed after being serviced by Reginald Farley. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's this dude, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's Farley.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that? Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his job.
The other one I could have done was maybe the fact that he's one of the whatever.
Can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I don't know how to take this. I don't have any fucking intuition. I don't know.
Let's change the subject. You ever visit Catalina Island?
I went there for my honeymoon.
Yeah, big shot. Got it wrong.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Maybe we actually got one right.
I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Well, see, we know that's a lie, though.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
We have your history. It's right here.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestos Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
2 out of 4 is not going to cut it.
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Where the hell's room? The other room? So is it this one? It's this one. Alright. Let's go talk to Varley.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove
His
that
name was on the thing. Sawyer family. There you go.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Which is probably information that we missed out on earlier because he didn't bargain. He said he didn't bargain with them.
You're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Okay, we got the statement.
Suburban put the squeeze on you. Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
But we've got a statement from a Mr. Walter Clemens.
Clemens says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Okay, we need to think about this one, right? Gas flow regulator valve fire damage recovered from Sawyer residence. Glass line, gas burning home. Need a regulator valve from the Sawyer residence. The Sawyer residence was the one that this one was. Okay.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh? You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
But it was tampered with.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down in my sap.
I don't know which one did it. I want to talk to my partner.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Let's lay a charge at one of these guys and put this to bed.
What didn't help?
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants...
See if there's anything else we can say in here.
Speak to my lawyer. I got nothing more to say.
You didn't even... You didn't even... You didn't even move your mouth. Okay,
Let's
so...
lay a charge at one of these guys and put
I
this
literally
to bed.
cannot charge him. So it's gotta be this man's. I literally cannot do anything with the other guy, because he called for a lawyer, so...
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Maybe that was a bug or something, but I literally couldn't do anything with that other... I tried all of the buttons.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Again, I literally could not do anything with the other guy. Press space, left click, E. Fucking nothing. The question's correct, 9 out of 16 bit me in the ass. That's 100%. Clues found, almost all of them. Farley serviced their water heater thing, and that's what blew up. I literally couldn't do anything. So I'm gonna look up and see if there's a bug or some shit that makes it so you can't do anything, but I finished speaking with the one guy and literally could not interact with him again, so it has to be Farley.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Well, that's something. Bye!